Hello you lovely people. I'm hoping you can hear me over the stream there down behind me. I might inadvertently, accidentally bought a new tent. Exciting. I have wanted this tent for such a long time and an opportunity came up that was just too good to miss. So let's go and have a look at it. Exciting! So I've never set up this tent before. I've watched a few videos on YouTube, so I'm going to put you on time lapse because it could take me a little while and then I'll show you around the tent. Let's hope it all goes to plan. Right, I might have made that look very painful, but when you buy a second-hand tent, always check you've got all the bits in it. Now, I had some weird thought, what if there's no pegs in there? So I had my 8 ground anchors, my Titan ground anchors anyway, and I had the wherewithal, thank goodness, to just grab the bag of tent pegs from my one wind tarp. Now it's not enough, but I've kind of managed to eke it out. This tent uses a lot of flipping pegs, man, and Kyle, you owe me a bag of pegs. But right, gorgeous, isn't it? I love it. I've always loved the look of this tent, and when the opportunity arose to buy one that's only been used once from somebody that I know and is based in Cornwall, it seemed stupid not to. Look at it. It's amazing. Let's go and have a look inside. Oh, I'm getting hot for the first time this year, I think. Right, so the material is a oh no, hang on. I can't remember what the material is. You know how good I am at these reviews, but I do remember that it's 2,500 is it mil protection against the water, so that's great. You've got a mesh door here with zips that go all the way round and up either side, so you can open the whole side, which I've always loved, or you can have it all zipped up at night but leave your door up so you can see the world go by and know you're not going to choke on a slug in the night. Always a positive. Right, so you've got a couple of the little loops, or 3 actually, one in the middle as well, and then look at this space. Let me spin you. And then you've got all this space in here, easily room for 2 people and their stuff. And then there is your little porch for cooking, and that's where my stove's going to go. Look, there's the stove jack. Oh, you see it? There you go. You've got mesh doors on either end as well, so you can get out either side. And then all this space, and that at the back is a big window for ventilation, which is amazing. And you've got your essential pocket. And have we got any loops? Yay! There's a loop for a lantern. Oh no, that's for your door, isn't it? Oh, look at the end. It looks like there's a little loop there, look. Little loop there for your lantern. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it. Let's have a look at the outside. So it comes with 2 poles to put your door up, as well as the 2 poles for your ends, which is brilliant. This end, you can see you've almost got like a little covered little porchway, so if it was pouring with rain you could come in that door and it would certainly protect the inside of your tent more than most tents. And I have to say, the zips and everything look really good quality. Got Velcro, good storm flap over the zips. It looks like your little tie back points might be glow in the dark. And then round the back, this is your this is your flap, people, that covers your ventilation inside. Obviously I haven't opened mine yet. I'll just show you. There you go. I'll show you that in more details in a minute. This just pulls out the back. Make sure you've got loads of room in there. Oh, I love it. You can also, instead of using the poles, you can do it from a ridgeline, and it's got loop either end for that. So if you knew you were going to have decent trees, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? Look at it. Pomoly Stovehut 70, and this is the number 2 version. I understand the number 1 version had a lot of leaking issues, and nobody wants to leak, does one? Oh. Come in with me, people. Come in, my humble abode. Oh. Needs a bit of a sweep out, I think. So there's your ventilation window. So if we unzip this, and you've got little tags to roll it up out the way, and then that's going to increase. I mean, ventilation in abundance in this tent, isn't there? Not only have you got this massive side door, but then you've also got that area there. And when the big door on the front is zipped shut, then you've still got space, probably like just over a foot, maybe a bit more than a foot of space along the whole side of the tent, so you've got room for your boots and your cooker or whatever. But I'm going to be using that little end porch storage area where my stove's going to be. I'm going to put all my cooker bits out there, because you have also got a door to that from the outside, which is just amazing. I love it. I've always loved the look of this tent. As you know, we've got a backwards bungalow, or my husband has. Be very clear that, very clear that's his tent. That's his tent, not my tent. We have a backwards bungalow, and I've always loved the shape of it. I've always loved the design of it. There's been a few issues that I think they've addressed in this tent, actually. So one being here, where they've put this triangle in the corner. On the backwards bungalow, if it rains, the rain can just drip in there, whereas this hopefully will resolve that. They've sorted out the leak along the back. I think the rain used to be able to get in along that seam all along the back. They've sorted that out. So it sounds like they've really listened to the people who had the first version, kind of fed back about the issues with it, and they've sorted it all out with this one. I flipping love it. I absolutely love it. I'm also just wondering with the poles, so I don't know if you can see, I've set them up leaning in like this, which is how it's set up in all the pictures that I've seen from Pomoly themselves, and I think that works quite well, because then the door is slightly leaning down. I might move that pole out a little bit more so it's a bit more level, but you can see it sits quite well like that. I love it. Lots of adventures to be had in this tent, and whilst I love my megahorn, obviously who doesn't love a megahorn, this is far more reasonable for me to take on my own. That's a little excessive, so at least with this feels more manageable. Once I know what I'm doing and I've got the right pegs, I'll be able to kind of whip this up in no time, I'm sure. And it feels really solid. Really solid. They call this a 4-season tent. Obviously you wouldn't take this up a mountain, it weighs a flipping ton. I can't remember how much, but I'll put it on screen. So this is not a backpacking tent, but for in the woods or somewhere like I am currently, absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. I'm a very happy bunny. Thank you very much, Kyle. Mwah. It felt like it was just all meant to be. So I helped you out and you helped me out, and I'm very happy, so thank you. Oh, now to have a drink, I think. Thank you so much for watching my little look at my new tent, and I'll see you again soon, guys, on the next one. And don't forget to check out the camp where I'm using this for the first time. See you later. Bye.